evening and welcome to the Korea Village Recreation Ground in Kapichaima. And we're here today to talk to Miss Mrs. Joyce Haynes. You all will recall that some time back we did a special on Soccer is Simple, a program initiated by Joyce and Vernon Haynes. Since that interview that we did, Mr. Haynes, has passed on, and the legacy of Soccer is Simple. Many of us thought it would have died, but Mrs. Haynes decided on her own to continue the legacy of her late husband, and this initiative, which she started in the U.S., is going to continue. And we are here to bring it to you, the viewers, and to the public, and those who were once part of Soccer is Simple, to know that it has not died. It was reopened on Monday, and we are here today to talk to Mrs. Haynes so she can assure you that Vernon legacy is going to live on. Mrs. Haynes, on behalf of myself and Acts 25, our condolences, and we want to wish you God's strength. And we know that you will continue, and with the support of the children and with the support of your husband, right? Because he's there still, right? That Soccer is Simple will go from strength to strength. Welcome to Acts 25.
Thank you.
Since the first time we spoke, and we highlighted Soccer is Simple, so much has transpired, and now we are here in Korea Village. You have started back this legacy. Why?
Well, because of the passing of Vernon, Soccer is Simple was his dream, and I don't want to see it die. And parents have assured me that they would support me. So, because of that reason, I'm going to carry on his legacy by continuing the football.
Now, Vernon was your coach. He taught you everything you knew in football. So we are not talking to a novice. We are talking to someone who knows the game inside out and has the ability to coach. You had the opening here on Monday. What sort of turnout you got?
On Monday the 11th, we reopened the coaching. We had about 15 children. Players came out. We had some parents. We had some support from the Veterans Football Association. Some friends from Point as well. They came out to support me.
Now, what are the plans you have for this academy up here? What dreams, or how do you see yourself, or what part do you see yourself playing in establishing Soccer is Simple here in this area and growing it?
Well, Vernon's dream up until February was to take our under 20 team, the boys, to CFA. I have an assistant who has been with us since the interim 3 years ago in California, and he's also Vernon's cousin, who has been learning from him as well while growing up. So he has assured me that he would support me, and we would like to carry on that dream, as well as my dream for carrying on Soccer is Simple and Vernon's legacy will be every year we do a Republic Day, if not Family Day, a tournament, and it has been successful for the past 2 years. This year, my plan is to do a Vernon's Haynes Cup, where we will be inviting some clubs to come out, and we do a round-robin tournament, and we have the Vernon Haynes Cup. And that's one plan that we have for the future. But before that, we want to have these children be ready for the Republic Bank tournament, and we would like to take part in that.
What about I know that it's difficult at times to run academies because there are so many things that you need, equipment, you need balls, you need a lot of things. Are these kids paying a registration? how do you manage for equipment? What sort of, because why I'm asking you is that if there are people who are viewing this program, I would like to assist you all. You can let them know in what areas you would like assistance.
Well, definitely, we would appreciate any assistance in whatever way we can get. I've already had a meeting with the Minister of Sports, and he already assured me that he would support the academy. I just haven't gotten back to him as yet. But we are going to, we have whatever equipment we have is what we brought from Texas. We got some from Ministry of Sports last year, but they depleted with time. So at present, I have a request inside Ministry of Sports awaiting approval for some more equipment. We are really financially strapped because the children here in Korea Village are not as they're not as well off as we would like them to be. You know, they are underprivileged. So I've been having friends from Texas send me some used boots and used socks and uniforms. So we got 2 sets of those earlier on this year, just before Vernon got ill, and I've been passing it out to children. But we would like to get some assistance, financial and otherwise, if we can. From
What is the age bracket and how many age groups you have here?
But in this Korea Village, we have from under 7-year-olds to we have 20-year-old boys. Well, not boys, they're adults. So we have a mixture. So what we do, we take part in whatever. But we have last 3 months ago, we had up until 45 children. So now that we are resuming and restarting everything, I hope that the numbers would come back to where it was before.
And what days you have training?
Well, I'm going to continue it on Mondays and Wednesdays only, from 4:30 to 6, because we have no lights at Korea here, and that's one of our setbacks as well.
So besides the Vernon Haynes Cup tournament, do you see yourself putting on any tournaments, you know, where you will be inviting, you know, the other academies to come in and you know?
Well, the immediate would be that Vernon Haynes Cup, where we will invite 5 clubs to come and participate. The 24th of September, Republic Day, yes, and that would be the day that we would do this Vernon Haynes Cup. And we would like, in whatever way we can get assistance from the corporates and those interested.
Let's talk about the youngsters now. You have both male and female.
Actually, no. In this Korea Village, we have only males. Only males. Yeah.
Tell me a bit about the players, how they excelling. You know, what are some of the areas that you have seen growth?
We have seen talent here that is way beyond. It's just that, you know, in a village like this, it's not showcased. The talent here is really tremendous. We have seen children who have never touched a ball have come so far, and we have only been here since last August. So we are looking at children really improving on their skills, improving on their technique, and everything that Vernon teach them, his knowledge imparted onto them, and they are just imitating their coach in whatever way that they learn everything from him.
When you look back and you reflect on, you know, the time that Vernon started this academy and where you have brought it back to life, what are some of the things that really, you know, brings out that joy or that satisfaction in you that keeps you going?
Well, the first thing is when we started on Monday, I was looking for him on the field. So it was really difficult for me, and being his birthday as well. So it was tough. It was really tough. But I just remembered everything that he said, everything that he used to do. And he would just, you know, everything was, Joyce, you know, this is what you have to do. This is how we're supposed to. And I would just be taking in everything that he says. So I think, yes, I'm ready to carry it on. I just need the strength. That's all.
Tell me a bit about this Korea Village, it seems to be sort of like a close knit community. Tell me a bit about the community.
But Korea Village is close to Capichaima, and Capichaima is Vernon's hometown. It's where Vernon grew up, so this is really part of where Vernon is from. The villagers here, they knew Vernon really well, and that's the reason why we decided to do something here for the children of Korea Village. Um, the community is pretty small. It's close. It's really but the children, they come out. They want it. They love it. And the parents who are supporting me, who are the regular ones, they want it as well. And they just keep asking coach, don't stop it. Continue because coach would want that. And before, when Bruno was in the hospital, he just keep asking for his little children. He wanted to see them, the children from here. And he couldn't because it was under 12, he couldn't see them in the hospital. So it was something that was paining him because he wanted to see these children. So they were like his children, and he adopted them, and he didn't want to let go. So his children was his strength.
What would you like to share with the public? Maybe something that well, not, I'm talking about the young ones because they would not have known Vernon in his heydays when he was in Trinidad and Tobago and the type of footballer that he was. How do you explain to them, the type of footballer Vernon was, and some of his achievements? Do you like sit with them and talk to them and say, well, look, coach did this, coach did that, or you have pictures that you will show them? Because a lot of the youngsters today don't know our past heroes. They don't know who is Warren Archibald. They don't know who is Steve Davis. They don't know. How do you maintain that relationship with them so they will know, well, okay, and they can go about and say, my coach was this?
Well, honestly, seeing that we resume on Monday, I haven't come around to that as yet because digging up into the memories is really tough. It's tough. But I can. It would assist in my coming from where I want to go. But I can only say what I heard because I have never seen. I've seen Vernon play because when we were in Texas, he used to play for the adult teams over there, and he was magnificent from what I saw. So and that's no biasness because although he was my husband, but he was a master at what he did, and I just wish I could have taken his brain and put it down on a book, and just have all that knowledge because that was his dream, to do DVDs and instructional DVDs so that he'll be able to pass it on to the children. And we just keep going, from one place to the next trying to get somebody to do it. And we never did. But, with time we would see how it go. And we would see where we can take these children to represent Vernon in whatever way that they can.
Well, there you heard it from Mistress Joyce Haynes, the wife of the late Vernon Haynes, just reassuring us that Soccer is Simple will continue, and it's based here at the Korea Village Recreation Ground in Capichaima. It's on every Mondays and Wednesdays from 4:30 to 6 p.m. And if you are interested, there's going to be numbers at the bottom of the screen, so you can call and make an appointment, and you can come and join, or if there are those who wish to support, because this is certainly a good thing that is going. It's a lot of young children. It's children that will be kept off the street because when they are here, they are safe and they're not on the corner. So again, on behalf of myself and Act 25, we want to wish Mrs. Haynes, God's strength, and we know that she has been taught well by Vernon, who was a master. You heard what she said, a master is what he did. So she is just passing on what was taught to her. So again, this is Acts 25 here in Korea Village, as we brought you a sneak preview of Soccer is Simple. We will from time to time be coming around to the academy to highlight what is happening, and when there is a major event, we will be here. So this is George Matson as I leave you from Korea Village in Capichaima. Remember, this is Soccer is simple and it's alive. And we are here today to speak to one Vernon Haynes. And very interestingly, I mean, Vernon Haynes is now in more or less a central area teaching football. But Vernon Haynes was a former Trinidad and Tobago and St. Mary's national footballer, played football to the highest level. Now, Vernon is the man responsible for Soccer is Simple, a program that in 2006 was established in New Jersey, New York. Then 2009 it moved to Texas, and in 2012 he returned to Trinidad. Was supposed to do some work with the Point Frontier FC, but that's behind us now. He's here now training where I believe that football ought to start with the young people. Vernon, it's a pleasure and welcome to Acts 25.
Thank you very much.
I know that we can stand here today, and if we had to talk about your career, we'll be here 2 weeks from today. But today is not about you so much, it's about the young children.
Yes.
And what you are doing for the children. Now, this initiative here, you're here 2 years now, right, with these kids at this school?
Oh, no. No, with the kids?
Yeah.
These kids?
Yeah.
No. I'm here now 2 terms.
2 terms, right,
Yes.
2 terms, right.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about Soccer is Simple. What it is really all about?
Well, the whole thing about it is soccer is really simple. It is simple. And in order for it to be simple, it has to start at this age.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not to say with so much of like drills and so on, but it's just getting the kids to just like the ball in itself. So when you get them liking the ball, the game will start to teach them. But you can't go teaching them the game now because you're going to turn them away. They won't want to listen.
Yeah.
So you just have to have enough balls. If you have 21 kids, you're supposed to have 22 balls.
Yeah.
One for you
And
as
one
the
for the-
coach,
yeah.
and each child must have a ball. And
Now, when you first started this was in New Jersey.
yeah.
What was the sole purpose? What got into you, Vernon Haynes' mind?
Yeah.
What did you see in football to say that you want to start a program like this?
Well, when I was growing up, I was a little boy. I remember I was like 9 years, and I remember all I liked to do is to just dribble the ball. And I thought I could really dribble. But I remember one time getting licks for dribbling. And when I say licks, I mean a little couple belts. You know, tell me I should pass the ball off, and I didn't like it. And then I was stopped from playing for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, so I couldn't play. So then now, I say, you know what, when I get older, I want to have my own club, and I want to have kids, and I want them to do just what I wanted to do, to just dribble.
Dribble.
Yeah. So then it so happened that I started to go to St. Benedict's in Laramine, and I thought I could dribble, but I meet some players there like Steve David. Number one is Mr. Leroy De Leon. Then I realized I couldn't really dribble. Because playing on the team with De Leon and Archibald and John Stedman and Lawrence Rondon and Keith Reno, you just have to watch them guys play. And I said, okay, I need to really start a little school where I could teach kids. So I wanted